This episode of the Fully Geek Pod is sponsored by Tropical Box. Shop the freshest tropical fruits from around the world at www.tropicalbox.co.uk. And to get your 10% discount, enter Fully Geeked at the checkout.
The Fully Geeked.
Yes. Welcome everybody to episode 212 of your favorite podcast. It's the Fully Geeked Pod. Today you have myself, Nate, inside. Who else have I got inside today?
Richie Rich.
Pom Pom. You got Kel.
And I'm like Merv.
Excellent. Unfortunately, Marley Mar won't be with us today. Marley Mar, you are in our thoughts, my brother. So, what's going on? Kel, I like that exclusive, a silly t-shirt you have there.
On. Fingerprint of Africa in it, you get me?
Okay, repping.
Lovely print. Lovely print.
Hey, don't worry, Merv. I'm gonna. Don't let no one shine. Okay, what are you wearing today, Merv?
No, I'm hating it.
Let me shine,
That's got Iron Man on, isn't it? That's just like Iron
you got Iron Man. Okay, Iron Man. What about you, Rich? What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a hoodie I wore in the last 3 episodes, bro.
Straight BO.
What is it? It looks like some Power Rangers, like dinosaur logo or something.
No, it's just...
That's Primani, baby.
Nah, bro. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, don't forget.
Yeah.
Obviously, repping Avengers today.
Is it?
Repping the Avengers. Well, so how have you lot been this week? How's everything going?
Half term, come back from half term, and just zip by.
Thank God it's over, man. Because you lot only had a week. You lot lucky, man. I had 2 weeks of it.
Yeah, 2 weeks is
weeks, you know.
2 weeks and you're not going nowhere is a long time.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
You still have work, yeah?
Yes.
Long.
Very.
Just shut up. Up.
No, I'll be real with you though. I feel like you lot as parents now, you kind of can get away with it. Like this whole working from home stuff, yeah. Like
no, we can't, Nate.
Okay, you can't.
I don't know what you was doing when you were working from home.
No, I'm talking about I wasn't working when it's half term. Oh, I'm always off, to be fair. But I mean, like usually the kids are going to clubs and stuff, innit? Like you're packing them off to sports camp and all those kind of things.
What, you think everyone's funded like you, bro?
That's what I'm saying, Rich. You think everyone's funded like him, bro?
The guy is funded, bro. Who funds you, bro?
Trust me, I wish I could do that, brother. Listen.
Go to this.
I can't even back you up.
The way my account is set up.
Them kids will stay at home where it's some peanut butter sandwiches.
Trust me.
The way my bank is set up, I get paid, then it goes away.
Trust me. Like you and your imaginary friend can imaginary friend yourself a fantasy island in the garden, yeah? All right. See you in a bit.
This weather was well, it's tense.
My bad. I was just trying to think like sports camps. There were free ones though. You can do all those kind of things.
Yeah.
That's nice. We're bad parents for researching.
I researched, bro. I couldn't see no free nothing. Trust me, I researched, man.
But there's always free stuff, but it doesn't happen to be free stuff that's like on our doorstep. It's like traveling through London and out again.
Nah, man. I don't know. I don't know. I hear you, but never mind. Let's move on. Clocks have moved forward. We're now in officially backwards. Sorry, my bad. The clocks moved backwards. So we gained an hour, but
lovely.
It basically means that it's brighter when we wake up, but it's darker when we go home.
Yeah.
Or in terms of you guys, it's brighter when you open your eyes, and it's darker when you just like close the curtains, as you're not leaving the premises.
Sometimes.
That lamp was on about 4:37, man.
Is it?
Yeah. No one realised. Oh, it's quite dark.
I said 4:37. Jeez.
To be precise, isn't it?
Heating's on yet?
Yeah.
Heating's on, bruv.
Not Friday night. Do you guys keep it on Friday night, or you just?
No, that's my old burn to crisp.
No, I put it on timer, from like 5:45 until 8 o'clock in the morning. So the house is just warm and crisp. And then it just drops down to 15 to 18 degrees. And then 5 o'clock it comes on properly again.
What temperature is coming on properly?
What, 23?
Wow.
Bro, your house must be roasted,
bro. I don't think I've had my house on 25. Whoa, 23, that's big.
What? Listen, no, bro. I want my house warm, bro. Look, I don't want no. I need it warm.
Your kid must be walking around in shorts and vests.
Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, to people do. Like they moan. They say
boxes.
The thing is, they say it's hot. I said, yeah, don't worry. Go outside. If it's that hot, take your top off, take your hoodie off. Why are you wearing so much? Relax.
See, this is what I mean. Man tells me about my bank account and how I do it. Clearly,
you're
walking your house, bro.
Now, do you know what it is? When I'm in my own space, I want to be nice, innit? That's I won't accept unnecessary coldness if it's not needed.
Fair's fair. Fair's fair. My heating not come on. But we move, guys.
But I understand why your heating not come on, because you pay for all those clubs. Anyway, let's move on.
Pretty much. All right, guys. There are a few things that happened this week. Something special happened with two rappers, MCs, don't know what we call it now. But Dizzee was brought onto stage by Wiley, and they put their 2-decade feud behind them.
No, Dizzee didn't bring Wiley. Dizzee was performing in Dubai. And Wiley just came out from backstage. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, Dizzee was like, "What are you doing here, bro? I didn't take to come on here, bro." Like as a little banter, and they hugged it out. Like that's a big obviously, like those Grime heads would know. Like Dizzee Wiley, that was the main tag team back in the day. Do you know what I mean? Like they built the scene, man. Man. Boy in the Corner and all that. You know what I mean? That was a monumental album for the Grime scene. And just the mixtapes that they released prior to that. Do you know what I mean? So they've been feud. Like I think for 20 years now they've been chatting to each other. Yeah.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, it's Napper, isn't it?
20. It was 2001.
Wow. Do you know what? It's actually scary that time has gone so fast, and even they probably realized, like, oh my God, it's been actually that long that we've had our kind of issues. Do you get what I mean?
2002, sorry, my bad. 2002.
Yeah. I think I'm just as happy as probably Kel and everyone in the grime scene, or out of the grime scene who knows Wiley and knows Dizzee Rascal. Do you get what I mean? They were a lethal combination when they were in sync. They were a phenomenal combination. I remember they used to go to raves, tear it up, destroy a rave, and you're thinking, these guys are magicians, bruv. But I don't know if they were ever doing any music together.
Yeah, I think that shit may have sailed.
Yeah, exactly. But I just happy that, you know, we need to see something positive in the scene, in a sense, like there's no more tension in regards to both of those kind of the level of MCing they were at that time. There's no more tension. It's all peace and harmony in the scene.
Yeah, you know what? Just on the grime scene, because I watched a podcast that they were interviewing Jermaine Defoe. There's an honorable shout out to Esco, man, RIP, because I forgot how hard Esco was. Pause.
Bro,
like
he was sensational, bro.
Bro, he was a spitter, bro. After the interview, I had to go just listen to just go on YouTube and just listen to bare of his bars and stuff. I was like, yeah, Esco's the guy, man. Esco's the guy. That's Jermaine Defoe's brother, by the way.
Yeah.
He passed away. It was a fight, right, Rich? It was a fight. His neck, right?
Yeah. So basically, it was a fight, and he must have, apparently, what happened? He must have slipped and banged his head on a curb.
That was it.
And you know, when you just like, oh man, it was the way to go. Do you get what I mean? It's just sad.
It was on life support for a little while. No, I think for a few days, and then
it was terrible. I remember just hearing the news. I didn't even hear the news from like the grime heads, because I heard the news from the people in the manor, because it was like, have you heard, Rich? Like, do you get what I mean? Gav passed away, and I thought, what? How's he like? Do you get what I mean? Then it was circulating on net and everything else. But yeah, it was sad, man. I remember him growing up. I remember him growing up and everything.
It's from your ends, right?
Yeah, no. So he was more Thatch House, like Leighton, Thatch House, those areas.
Oh, okay.
So when I used to go to Thatch House area, we used to see him. We had a lot of friends in common.
Yeah.
And we used to kind of like semi-roll with like when we go to like raves on a Friday, it'd be enough of us. So we made out we were all from the one particular area, but we were like there's Thatch Houses, Forest Gate, Manor Park, and all that kind of stuff, all merged into one. But
he went Bonds as well.
Yeah, he went Bonds.
I think.
Do you remember Barrington?
This was me.
Yeah, it was. I think Barrington was in.
That's a no.
I wasn't sure.
No.
Someone else.
I was tired of Barrington. That was Barrington's cousin, and that's where I got the introduction initially.
Okay, but yeah, no, I just keep on having to about grime, man, because
yeah, man. R.I.P.
Just listen to that conversation just now. Just made me think like we're proper old, innit? Like not. You know what it is? The reason I say that, yeah. So I listen to my audio books, whatever. So I'd finished the one that I was spoken about, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
It's that one, whatever. I thought, it was a nice book. I should go start listening to some of Nipsey's music. Then I'd also downloaded Fat Joe's book.
Okay.
But for some reason, I enjoyed Fat Joe's book so much more.
Fat Joe's a character. But when you listen to Fat Joe's storytelling, he can storytell on a madness.
And he was reading the book, brother.
Even better.
I listened to it.
Better. Yeah,
I listened to it like in days, just a matter of days.
Yeah.
And it's funny because every time he would mention something, he'd go, like he mentioned like when they found like Big L, for example. He started talking about Big L. And every time we talk about Bill and he might recite a Big L lyric, I'd stop the audible book, go find the tune, and listen to it. Like, oh my God, this is the rhythm.
Yeah.
And then like when he started talking about Big Pun, bro, I forgot how like sick Big Pun was.
His first album, classic, bro.
Bro, classic. Like bro. And then I stopped listening to audible and just listened to Pun's album for the whole thing.
That's what I don't like to do. Cause you know what, Nate, I do the exact same thing as you. That's what I can't do because, like I said, I was listening to Jermaine Defoe's album, podcast, and then I had to pause that and then get me. That's what I always do. Like shit, I remember that. Then I go back, listen. Yeah.
And then he started. Then I was like, we were talking about Fat Joe's like some of the songs he done, and I'd go back to that and I'd go, yeah, that was hard. Like like he was getting. Then it was just
one of my favorite Fat Joe's track is King of New York.
Yeah,
sick.
Bro, then he even starts talking about the whole like the beef with 50, and he was backing Ja Rule because of all the stuff with Murder Inc. and how they backed him, and then 50 then started just like switching on Fat Joe, how they didn't talk for like X amount of almost a decade, and then it's like, but you know it was. I think I was intrigued by the book because I remember it happening. So like even when you spoke about
when you live it,
when you spoke about Esco, I remember that. Like when you talk about Dizzee and Wiley, I remember that. Like this next generation ain't gonna give a fuck about these stuff, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But for us, man, we're like, bro, I remember when they stopped chatting to each other.
Yeah.
So So that's what it was. But yeah, I'm on this old school hip hop thing, bro. I'm an old man, bro.
I get those phases as well. I just pump old school hip hop.
Yeah. Guys, this weekend we had an amazing fight. Some called it a robbery. We had Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. Yeah. Or Ngannou. No, it's
Ngannou.
All right, Ngannou. Because you guys said new before. That's what I was saying. Ngannou. My bad. All right, guys, what did you think of the fight?
I didn't watch it, so I'll let Rich.
Oh, you didn't watch
No,
it?
I was out with Nate, man. It was Nate's sister's yeah, it was Nate's sister's birthday party.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay, cool. So let me just go through it. Yeah, so from my perspective, do you know what? I think everyone was
Sorry. Sorry, can I just explain? I went to press mute, yeah, so that you couldn't hear me, but I didn't mean I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, that's so
Take
funny.
two.
Yeah, so do you know what? As
Murph.
I'm the only one who watched it, so I don't know if you guys watched the highlights, but
Yeah, I saw the highlights.
yeah, I think everyone was shocked in the sense of how Francis prepared for the fight. Well, not prepared for how he presented himself in the fight. Honestly, really, I think Francis did a fantastic job. Look, if you got Mike Tyson in your corner training you, yeah, for at least a year, trust me, you're gonna.
3 months.
It was 3 months.
Was it 3 months?
Yeah. Don't try to exaggerate the story, bro.
I swear to God, I thought it was a year.
No,
Anyway.
but also, sorry. Let me just interrupt you. I know you said that you were shocked by it. So while I was there with Kel, one of my little cousins, I can't call him little cousin, he's a big man now, but he wasn't shocked by this. And he actually told me and Kel that the other guy is going to thump up Tyson Fury.
Yeah, but the only reason why I didn't accept that was because
we didn't accept it.
Because we know Tyson, Tyson
exactly.
Fury.
Yeah, but people said he'd get thumped up. But go on, Rich, sorry.
Yeah, but you know what? People said he'd get thumped up, but I didn't think that either because Tyson, you know how everyone knows how Tyson Fury is. He'd come in and do his job, and as simple as that. But personally, from my perspective of things, I didn't see Tyson Fury winning this fight at all. To me, obviously, I'm not a professional. I'm not a crazy boxing fan. I'm not a judge or anything. But from what I saw, to me, Francis Ngannou won that fight. There was hands down. If you watch the fight from the beginning to the end, you will know that Francis won that fight on points without a doubt. At least 2 or 3 points clear of Tyson Fury. I honestly think, and I think it's the same kind of comments you've seen across online and radio and wherever you've been hearing about the fight. They gave Fury the fight for boxing purposes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because honestly, and I think, you know what's funny? Because even though Francis Ngannou lost, because he knows he really won, the guy is celebrating like he's actually won the fight. You know them ones? Like, did they even at least just make it a draw of all things? At least show a bit of respect.
But then even that they can't. Like the KSI one, they can't do it because it'll be a mockery to them. It'll be a mockery to boxing. You know what I mean? They can't. Okay, unless they have to knock them out clean. That's the only way they'll do it. They can do it.
Okay, but I understand where you're coming from. But this fight, it was not a form of a misfits fight, right? This was more of an exhibition.
No, it is a misfit because this is his first boxing match. This is first boxing match ever.
No, I get that. But it was more of an exhibition to unite the boxing community within Saudi Arabia. It was a bit different because if you saw the build up to the fight. Oops. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. If you saw the lead up to the fight and all the boxers in one space, there was a picture.
Yeah, I saw it. Sick.
All
of them. In fact, Bruno, Prince Nazim.
This is what I'm trying to say.
All of them, Ricky Hatton, Fury,
legends,
all of them are there.
Absolute legends.
Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis. There was
Sugar Ray Leonard. All of them.
Everybody get paid. Everybody get paid.
Yeah.
Everybody got paid, bro. And
you know them sheiks. They got so much money. They don't know what to do with it.
This is what
they don't know what to do with it, bro.
This is why it was to bring boxing. It was to show the whole world, that boxing can happen in Saudi Arabia.
No, and it's not the first fight in Saudi.
Yeah, it's not the first fight.
No, not the first fight, but of the magnitude. This is the highest you could. They spent so much money in this fight. It's unbelievable.
No, I would say who's the first? Who else has fought in Saudi? Ain't Fury fought in there?
AJ's fought in there.
AJ fought in Fury in Saudi, innit?
Oh, versus what this how much people came to this fight. Trust me, bro. They flew everyone out. They said everyone, you're welcome to this fight. Eminem flown out. Come on, have a watch. Everyone, Mr. McMahon, the Undertaker was there.
Yeah.
You know them ones. Mr. McMahon is very old.
The walking stick, I know.
Oh, bro, I felt very sorry for him.
It felt so weird seeing like that. Did you man see the cringe Amir Khan? Why is he so cringe, man?
It gave that.
But man's he's over Eminem like this. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then I don't know if the other one where he grabs Tyson's hand, like, look at this hand. Look at this hand. Tyson, how many people have you knocked up this hand, Tyson? I was like, bro, why are you so cringe?
No, but you know, but he's
still a fan. Because he's still a fan.
I know, but he's just an idiot, man.
No, you know what it is? Maybe that's how people actually act when they have when they see fans.
No, not like that.
Us, where we act like we act the most. Nah. We actually got over the top not to acknowledge the person that we think we're actually a fan of.
So look, bro. So if man saw Saka, you won't be gassed.
No,
I'll be gassed, but it's where we show it.
Give you reserve that I like you.
I would say, give me a shirt. I won't do that. Do you know
no, obviously not. Yeah.
You go we'd go raw. There's Saka. Right, cool.
Obviously, I aim for the spud. Hopefully, I won't get blanked. You get me?
You go for a spud. I wouldn't even go for a spud.
Yeah, no, I'll go. If it's in close range, I'm like, yes, Saka. I'll go for the spud.
I think I go for a head nod.
This Nate, he thinks he's some superstar, you know, bro, within himself, bro.
What do you
man
mean?
won't go for the spud, you know.
Don't try it, Nate, because we saw Specs and we went and give him a high five.
No, that's different, though. I think that's different.
Why is it different? We watch his work. We're a fan of his work.
No, but Specs is local. It's not the same as Saka or something like that. I'm saying I'd acknowledge that.
Saka is local. He's North London.
No, he's West London, but yeah.
Well, he plays for North London.
I mean, like that. Even for me, that's a head nod. Like,
but who you fanboy of?
Yeah, they don't call me no fanboy.
Superman.
Superman. No. Let's say you see Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What, you in McGregor? Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do? Like,
of all people,
Merv will walk past him. Merv will walk past him and text me.
Or is it still like Nate? It's still like Nate, man.
That's what Merv would do.
To be fair, probably everyone in it, but I think I'd be too shocked to be like, get me. I'll just,
you wouldn't spud you in McGregor, bro.
No, I wouldn't spud him, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
All right, we're walking down Oxford Street. We bump into Idris Elba. What are we saying?
No, like, again, if he's in close range, and I won't run to him, or I won't try and get his attention. But if we're in the close, like, I'll be like, yes, yeah. You get me, like Idris.
I think the situation depends. If he's mobbed around people, you allow him.
Yeah.
He's mobbed. But if you see him and you go part and you kind of like, oh my god, it's Idris Elba walking towards me.
Let's say we're all in a restaurant and we're all eating, and Idris is eating there. I wouldn't bother him. But if I'm getting up and then I'm gonna leave and he's still there, and we get eye contact, I might just give him a quick thumbs up or quick hand to the chest. You get me? And then that's it. Do you know what I mean? I won't try and get a picture.
For me, that's holding the man in reverence. What's going on?
Man knows the code. You know, it's the code. I don't know. It's a code we have, innit? You respect certain man's boundaries, innit? We just know the levels, innit?
Yeah.
If I saw Thierry on Rido, I would get excited.
I really want to talk to them, but I wouldn't know what to say. I'll just be like, because I know them in it as a TV personality, whatever. But like to just go up and say, yeah, what are you saying, innit? Like, I don't think I'll be able to do that.
For example, when I went to New York recently, Liver Christie was sitting like just behind Coach, but I wasn't sitting next to Coach, but Liver Christie was sitting right behind him, but he didn't know that until we were getting off the plane. And he texted me like, because oh shit, Liver Christie's behind me. So I was like, oh yeah, I see him. So, but again, I didn't do nothing. And then so there's a part where he's waiting for his family to come off I can't remember. I think the luggage, where he's getting the luggage, waiting for his family. So we kind of eye contact, just give it a nod. You get me? They give him the nod, and did I do that? I think I did that as well. Do you get me? He goes, just give me a thumbs up. You get me? Just acknowledgement. That's all it was. Acknowledgement. I know who you are. You're my childhood idol. You get me? Bless. You get me?
I would do. That I think is completely acceptable.
Yeah.
It's the going into a man's face and spudding him. That's the one I would be like, wow, that's wild.
Yeah. The spudding thing I'll do is if he's like very close. Like I wouldn't barge people out of the way and whatever. Like if he's, I don't know, if he's in close, like I wouldn't extend it like to get But if he's there, like, bruv, bless, and that's it. You get me? That's it.
You know, so I must have been college these times, yeah. And one of the Star Wars had just come out, and you know the actor that plays Darth Maul, Ray Park.
Yeah.
So
I've seen Ray Park in real life as well.
So I saw him, and we was in this I don't know this place. I can't remember. Like it's this dining place. Obviously he's eating.
I've seen him in Planet Hollywood.
I saw him in this dining place. I shouldn't have spoke to it. So obviously I didn't even know, bro. I didn't even know I hadn't watched Star Wars. I wasn't into Star Wars. Yeah. Then man were like, "That's the guy from Star Wars. That's Darth Maul." I was like, "Okay, bro, it's him." I was like, "But I don't know who he is." Go, bro, go talk to him. So I walked up to him, and this is what I said. "Are you the guy from Star Wars? Are you Darth Maul from Star Wars?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, then safe." And I walked off. I didn't know what to say to him. Like obviously he was there with his wife, or his missus, or whatever, whoever it was. Yeah. And I'm encroaching on your space, isn't
it? There's one time I've done a cringe thing, yeah. When I was in Sweden, and it was in a club, and I see DJ Premier. Like, if those don't know, DJ Premier is a super producer. Like, produced for Biggie, Jay-Z, all the legends you could think of. He's produced. He's part of a rap group called Gangsta, but he produced loads of tracks for people. So I saw him in a club in Sweden, and I was like, "Oh, DJ Premier." I saw people taking pictures, yeah, and I obviously had a bit to drink. So I just went up to him and I grabbed him by the shoulder. I said, "Yeah, take a picture." To get me. And man goes, "Easy." He goes like, "It's easy."
Bro, I don't think you understand how heavy your arms are, bro. Wow.
And then the picture was so blurry. The picture was so blurry, yeah. I couldn't ask for a second one because I've already get me.
You assaulted him.
I assaulted him already. Man told me to take it easy. And like the picture come out blurry. So I was just like, I still put it on Facebook. Even though you can't see nothing.
I can't lie, innit? I know we've got to move on, but when it was my brother's company's 10-year party, there's like a famous black animator in America, innit, called Sean Thomas. He's done like Cannon Busters and Yasuke, that black character thing. And so one of my friends goes, "Oh look, there's LaShawn Thomas in the orange hat." And I was like, "No," I said, "I need to meet this person because like my brother says talked about him so much." I felt no way. I'm like, I've got confidence. I went up to him, tapped him on his shoulder. I'm like, "Hey," and I said, "Oh, LaShawn Thomas." He goes, "I'm not LaShawn Thomas." And I was like, and my friend started laughing, innit? Because he knew he was lying.
I'm putting my hood on for you, bro. You know them ones.
I was so embarrassed, yeah. I had to style it out, and like, my friend told me he was doing it like this. What? Like, I was so embarrassed in it, but I managed to just think myself out at home.
No, why did your friend do that to you, bro? What was his reason?
No, that like,
your friend needs to get fixed,
bro. Straight headlock, headlock, bro.
What's your friend's name, Merv?
I can't expose him, man.
Out him, no, out him.
No, not doing it.
Now, bro.
Oh,
whoever you are. We'll come and find you, and we'll deal with you.
We're rushing you, bro. Straight rushing you.
I will not be rushing.
Believe it, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's mad. But yeah, it happens to all of us, though. I went to meet Jimmy. No, Jimmy. What am I talking about? Who's the guy that does 8 out of 10 cats?
Jimmy Carr.
Oh, Jimmy Carr, yeah.
Met Jimmy Carr at the London Olympics, like before the London Olympic Games. And then one of my youngsters was like, "Oh, sir, there's Jimmy Carr. Can I take a picture?" But these times, I was iPhone had just recently come out, or iPhones. I hadn't got an iPhone. I was still on a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
And he gave me his iPhone to take a picture. And he goes, and I'm like, I didn't know how to take the picture, bro. What button to press in it? Because I'm used to BlackBerry. They had a camera button and all this stuff, yeah. And then like Jimmy Carter then starts making a joke because I took too long to take the picture. So I just pretended I took a picture and then walked off. Then he said to me, "Sir, did you get a picture?" I said, no. He said, "What happened?" I said, I didn't know how to take the picture. But you know, like a man's giving you his phone, innit? Yeah, so you don't know what to press, bruv. Like, what am I supposed to be pressing? I can't now question you and say, "Sorry, how did you take the picture?" So I just had to firm it. I went, "Hey, bruv," I even made a noise. And then I stopped. Yeah, Jimmy Carter is a bit. All right. There were a few RIPs this week. First things first. One was Matthew Perry, which passed. For those that don't know who Matthew Perry, that's Chandler Bing from Friends. Apparently he drowned in his hot tub.
Jacuzzi.
Yeah, that's mad. I think hearing the news, you know, when you think what? I was just like, Matthew Perry. I think, how can he be dead already? You know, when you just think, no, it's crazy. Yeah, go on, man. What you can say?
You know, when Kel said that, I was like, no, it's a lie. It's a lie. Like, I you know, everyone's had to sleep on it, innit? Because I didn't believe it was true. Like, and then I wake up in the morning, I see just pure like news and like, I thought, this is one that probably hit the world, man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I never watched Friends in it. You cuss all the time, but I never watched Friends. But the 1 or 2 episodes that I've seen, his character stands out to me.
Yeah.
Like I always thought, I never thought Friends was funny, but out of everyone, when I watched it, it was him.
Yeah,
that I thought was the funny one out of all of them. So he always stood out to me in the Friends world. You know what I mean? But yeah,
do you know, with Friends, right? I think how long it's been on TV for about, was it about 12 years?
It's 93, isn't it? Since 93.
Oh, was it 93? And when did it end? Was it 10 years?
Or 9 or 10 years, or 10 seasons, I think.
Okay,
10
so
seasons.
during all those seasons, the thing is, Chandler wasn't initially the person that was the funny one initially. Like, to me, I think everyone's had their kind of every couple of seasons, you always tend to have a favorite individual. But I think when Chandler was given a bit of the limelight in Friends, you found out how hilarious he was. And, you know, I know he struggled with drugs and everything else and alcohol addiction for years. He spent, I think I saw online, he spent about 7 million on various types of going rehab centers.
Yeah.
So, gone.
No, because he suffered an accident as well, innit, where he was in just like so much pain, and to the point where I think that's kind of what led him to sort of drink and take drugs to like relieve the pain. And he was saying even like through 3 seasons of Friends, he just didn't remember it really at all. Didn't really remember being present, filming it. He just kind of almost just went through work automatically without even realizing what he was doing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I remember when they did the Friends reunion show.
Yeah,
and even then we was looking and we thought, there's something doesn't seem quite right.
Yeah, it didn't look too healthy, didn't it?
Yeah, something that didn't seem quite right.
He has been struggling for a while, but not saying that he was obviously the reason why he passed away was because of drugs. We don't know until the autopsy kind of information is released to everyone to kind of find out. But
they were saying it was I think recent news, they're saying it's a suspected heart attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think he said like he's got like I don't know what you call them now, like a house work or whatever. But
she found him.
He found him.
Oh, he
so
found
he went.
him.
Yeah, he said he was sent out to get something, and then he found him, and he was dead. But I think by the time all that ambulance and all that came, he had already passed, in it. So it could have been that as well. Like, it's deep, man.
Yeah, it's very sad, man.
Very young, man, 54.
Yeah,
young guy.
And because Friends still come. Like, I probably watch Friends at least once a week. You know,
sometimes weekly.
Because it comes on after Milkshake on a Sunday, innit? So like, I watch it still, innit? So, so I watch it. So like, yeah, it's, and I think that's why obviously, even if people don't really watch Friends, it's like you still know it's just on in some capacity, innit?
Yeah. I know. But who's his partner in crime in Friends? What's that guy's name?
Joey.
Joey.
And
That's
Matt
it.
LeBlanc.
Joey Tribbiani. Joey
Yeah.
Tribbiani.
Yeah.
How you doing?
But
Yeah.
like, Friends was my thing. Like going through school, college, uni, Friends was my thing. Like,
And it's so it's so sad. Like when you get like, obviously when you see something in the past and you think, oh no, you want it to be a reunion, you want them to do like more shows and stuff, and like these were one of the few that was together, isn't it? Like obviously people just thought like the reunion would have been more episodes, but just a reunion. But now like he's one of the six done where, so it's never gonna happen.
Is it fair to say that only Jennifer and Courtney are the ones that made it out of the Friends crew? Like not like done a lot more work after Friends.
Yeah, I think Jennifer Aniston's probably the more famous one, more popular. I think one the most.
Jennifer, and you think so? Because Courtney Cox was famous before she went in. No, it wasn't famous, but she did quite a lot of work before she went into Friends.
Yeah, she was in the He-Man.
Yeah, she was in some other, some old '80s show. I can't remember, but she did a few things. So I think she was more.
Yeah, probably at the time, but now I'd say probably Jennifer Aniston.
It's probably the one that's more famous.
Even I'm sure David Schwimmer's done a bit of.
David Schwimmer's done. He's done. He's done acting on stage. He's directed.
Yeah.
He's done
as well.
They're kind of all like, and what's his name? Matt LeBlanc was doing Top Gear for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know when you bring an American on Top Gear, bro, you know it's over, isn't it? It's over.
Well, no, but Jennifer Aniston, she's done like pure films and series as well.
Yeah,
man.
it's true.
Like, she's one that's up there.
Yeah,
man.
It's definitely a sad thing to hear. So R.I.P. Matthew Perry. We had another R.I.P. that happened pretty soon after the podcast last week. To be fair, I think it even happened the same day of the podcast. So we covered it last week. And that was R.I.P. to Richard Roundtree, who most of us would know as the original Shaft.
Man, mother, shut your man.
Yeah, trust me, legend, bro. Absolute legend. And the thing is, I knew he was Shaft, but like I didn't know there was loads of different Shafts. Like Shaft in Africa. Where did it come from? I've never seen it. I've never ever seen Shaft in Africa.
I want to see that now, innit? When I was like watching that, I need to see it.
It came out in 1973. That was obviously before my time. I don't know about you, Rich.
That's a serious title, bro.
I'm not Mike, Shaft I'm not Mike.
The name Shaft alone is a serious name, and to add Africa to it is like, bro, that's a combination, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say. So, like, yeah, he's a legend. The fact that Shaft is Shaft, isn't it? He was the original Shaft. That he was the Christopher Reeves, like Superman. Do you get what I mean? He was the guy. But to be honest, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to say it, but R.I.P. This is gonna say R.I.P. in it. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Yeah, man.
Wicked. Sorry, there was one last thing. Ballon d'Or winner. Shout out Messi, 8 times Ballon d'Or winner. I don't believe in the whole list, but Messi, you won the World Cup, so I guess.
Nah, man, that's an injustice. Ballon d'Or is built on the season, right? It's the season. What you done in the season, yeah. Man like Ireland broke records. First time. Remember, he was 19, breaking records, yeah, in the Premiership. He won every cup that you need to win in a season, yeah?
Every cup. They didn't win the League Cup.
I said that you need to win. Like, the League Cup is what it is, isn't it? It's not called a league, it's a Carabao Cup, bro.
No, it's a League Cup. It's a League Cup.
Anyway, he won the Premiership, FA Cup, and Champions League in his first season.
Not by himself.
Premiership, yeah. No, but no one. Who else to nominate from Man City? No one else to nominate.
From Man City.
So I'll talk about him.
There was loads of them from Man City. Haaland was on the team. He's on the top 28.
You know what I mean? That's got out Messi, like the top. He is the reason why I'm focusing on him is because he broke the goal scoring record in his first season for his age. Come on, he deserves it.
No, he don't deserve it.
Messi, you got to like Messi won the World Cup. He didn't. They lost to like Saudi in the first game. Like,
and then and they won the World Cup.
It wasn't because of Messi.
Look,
if you look at the Argentinian team. Argentinian team is sick. It's a sick team.
So is the Man City team.
Yeah, but
Let's be honest.
Exactly. So based on the season, what did Messi win that season? League and that's it. And the World Cup, and that like it's not fair.
No, but let's be honest.
You should give him. You should give him a separate cup like Messi. You're the all-time GOAT. Here you go. Here's your super triple Ballon d'Or. But the actual Ballon d'Or for the season, Haaland, here you go. That's what they should have done. Like he deserves. Haaland deserves it.
Haaland won Player of the Season in the Premier League. I don't think.
No.
Also, but this is voted for by the people. Then it's voted by the people. Then
it's corrupt. It's corrupt.
No. So really and truly, Haaland should have won what Jude won, the young player. And sorry,
what do you mean?
Because Jude Bellingham, he won the young players Ballon d'Or, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that's what Haaland should have won, really.
No, Haaland should have won the Ballon d'Or. Simple.
No, but I'm saying
I don't think he's Ballon d'Or
No, but
what do you mean?
No, but look.
He had a great season.
Okay,
he had a great season.
Before you,
who had a better season than him?
Do it again.
Who had a better season than him?
Do it again.
Well, we're yet to see. It doesn't matter.
No, do it again. And
that's not right. Though. You can't say that.
You can't say that. Do it again.
That's like, for example, Henry should have won Ballon d'Or, but they gave it to Pavio Nedved.
No, Ronaldinho or something like that. They gave it to Ronaldinho.
No, Henry should have won it, but they gave it to Pavio Nedved.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. He should have won it.
Corruption. That's what I'm trying to say. It's corrupt.
I don't think it's corruption, man.
Messi, but Kel is right. They should have made an award just for Messi for winning the World Cup. That's it. This was your final hurrah. Because you're not going to win.
He still kicks ball, bro.
No. But he's never going to win it again because he's not playing in a competitive league. Is he really?
America's
into Miami. I thought they were good. I must have watched like 3 friendlies and I thought Messi's been scoring. I keep track of Inter Miami. They're losing every week.
I know they're poor now. They're playing so shit.
They're losing every week. And I look and I thought, who's in the bench? I said, where's Messi? Started.
Yeah, but they won't be relegated.
In America, they can't relegate. They don't relegate teams.
Exactly. So it doesn't make a difference.
No. So Messi. This is Kel. So I get what you mean, and I totally understand where you're coming from. And I also think Haaland should have won it. It made sense, right? But I think the footballing world and Haaland himself has to accept that Messi is Messi. Look, I watched a compilation of Messi, right, with my son, right, for 40 minutes.
Let me just stop you there. No, Rich, let me just stop you there.
Well, go ahead.
Bruv, no one's denying Messi not being a GOAT. No one's denying that. No one is saying Messi doesn't deserve all the accolades that he's received. But for that season, last season, he does not deserve the Ballon d'Or.
Let me ask you a question then. Mbappe or Haaland? Who deserved it more?
Haaland.
Why?
Because he won the Premiership, he won the FA Cup, and he won the Champions League. And he
top scorer. Mbappe couldn't win that because he wasn't in it.
He was in what? He was in the Champions League.
He went in the Premier League, and but only one team could win the Champions League.
Yeah, but he
didn't win it.
Mbappe smashed the World Cup.
Yeah, but he didn't win it.
Yeah, but it's not just based on the World Cup, is it?
No, it's based on what happened between November and November of the following season, or November and October. That's what it's based on.
Yeah, but I don't think Mbappe was a top goal scorer in League 1. I don't think he was. I don't think he was.
It was joint with
Lacazette, yeah.
I think it was joint with Lacazette.
But they're at the bottom now, Leon. Bottom of the league now. Mad. But anyway,
I just think I don't think Haaland embodies Ballon d'Or yet.
You're just a hater, man. You're just a hater.
But he's got to do his thing, innit? He's got to do his thing. I get why he's doing it. I understand why he's doing it. But Messi doesn't deserve it, but he's giving it because of his natural goal.
Can't say he doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve it.
No, for that, based on your theory from November to October, he doesn't deserve it.
Why?
From your theory and what you're saying to me now, from October to October. Wait 1 minute. From October to November. What else did he do? Win the World Cup and what else?
He won the French title.
That wasn't him, bro. With Neymar
which they
and
win every
Mbappe.
season.
Exactly.
Which they win.
Come on, man.
Did he smash records?
So why do we do this just to suit our argument? We're not saying that Man City don't win a title every season.
No. They won the treble. For the first time.
Do Man City win a title every year?
It doesn't matter.
The last 3 years, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter now when we've moved the player, the goal.
No, because Liverpool won it 2 seasons ago, so
they
you can't
won.
say that.
They won the treble, something that the club has never achieved. Haaland smashed footballing records in the Premier League that nobody's ever seen.
League that's had Aguero, Henry.
Did he score in any of those finals?
All the bad boys. It doesn't matter. He got them there. It doesn't matter. He got them there.
Did he score in any of those finals?
No, Nate, I'm not falling for your stripping arguments. I know Nate's just trying to. I'm not falling for it, bro. Let's just move on. Let's move on.
All right, we're gonna move on, but he doesn't deserve it. He didn't score in any of those finals.
So what? Well, how many finals did Henry scoring? Tell me. How many finals did Henry scoring?
And that's
big
why
0.
That's why
anyway, let's go.
That's why he didn't win it. But Messi, he did score in the final.
Well, he might have scored in the final, but he didn't deserve the Ballon d'Or versus previous year's accolades. If you look at it, really, if you look at previous Ballon d'Or winners, the reason why they won it is because they've either smashed records or won
multiple cups.
He won the La Liga
and the World Cup
and the World Cup.
The biggest cup in football.
That Oli, okay. But he still didn't deserve to win it. For that, based on his season, he didn't deserve to win it.
Henry won the World Cup. He never got Ballon d'Or. There's players that won the World Cup that never got Ballon d'Or. So why does Messi get it? Anyway, we move.
But you should let him answer that, punk.
I'm not sure who he's talking to. All right. Let's move on, guys, to some TV shows and films. If you are one of our regular listeners that come to find out how we think about Power, just to let you know, obviously I spoke about it last week, there is no Power this week. Okay, we haven't forgotten about it. There is just no Power this week. So, Loki. Let's start with Loki. We had Loki Season 2, Episode 4. Fixing the System. Thoughts?
Do you know what? I actually really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, it was good.
I think it was probably one of the. I expected them to, the whole fixing the device, putting it together, seeing what happens. I expected that to run until the very last episode of Loki. But this episode went through a lot of emotions, a lot of things happened within just one space of time. People got killed, and you're thinking, hold on, I thought that's going to happen in the next episode or of some sort. But a lot of stuff happened, which then leaves us to the next 2 episodes of Loki.
Yeah.
To kind of see what manifests on the back of this episode. But yeah, this episode gave a lot. And yeah, I think it's probably one of the best episodes, to be honest.
Yeah. Miss Minutes is evil, man. Did you see the smile and the smirk on her face when all those people were getting crushed in that little rift? Like,
I might stick in the head that I wouldn't want to see him get squashed. Honestly, what it looks like.
Yeah, I wanted to see as well. That Disney Marvel boy on it happen.
For a minute, you wanted to switch to Gen V kind of episode, didn't it?
Yeah.
But you would have seen it blatantly.
Yeah.
Of spam, boy.
I enjoyed the fact that we saw Kang or He Who Remains or Victor Timely like in a different kind of light. Like, I'm kind of, and I know you're not supposed to like the bad guy, pause, you're not supposed to, but he's making me feel intrigued.
But he's not the bad guy. That's the thing. In the current
no,
variant that he is.
I guess more I'm talking about the actor. As in the diverse roles that he can play within the MC.
Yeah, but I don't see there's no reason why for you to think he's the enemy. He might be his variant it is, but as himself, as he's playing Victor Timely, he doesn't know anything about the future. So he's not that person who is meant to, who that we know he is in the future.
And that's the first variant, right? He's
He's the first variant. So he's normal BAU guy. So you're gonna like him. You can't not like him.
you say normal BAU guy.
Yeah, business as usual guy, not a violent person, just normal, isn't it?
I don't know yet. I don't know if that. I don't agree with that yet. I don't know. I feel like he knows more than he's let on.
Well, Miss
I
Minutes.
have that feeling as well. Could be wrong.
Well, I thought that as well, but Miss Minutes, right? She's always got something to tell someone. I've got to tell you something because she did it with Slayer. I think the episode before, and before she was getting shut down, and she said to Victor that I've got something to tell you, and I think I think she must have said before she shut down, you'll never be the one, or something. But she knows so much she's not revealing. But I do think Victor knows something to some extent, but I don't think he knows as much. But I don't understand why he was so fascinated by the hot chocolate.
I mean, now I wanted to go straight to my kitchen and make hot chocolate in it. Anyway, like, it made it so mouthwatering.
Yeah, just I didn't know understand the fascination, but the fact that he went into the reactor and disintegrated. Now I'm like, the fact that he's disintegrated, what happens next? Like, you know, we thought, and this is what I'm trying to say. This is why this episode was so good, because I didn't expect to see any of this happen really and truly in one whole episode of so much went on. So I'm really, really intrigued to kind of in a sense of what happens now, because TVA technically should just collapse.
So all the branches are dying, yeah.
Actually, should it collapse? Because the original variant, which is Victor Timely, is now dead. So there should be no TVA. So everyone should technically go back to normal. I don't know.
Don't know, man. Time works differently, innit?
This is what I mean. This is what I hate about time programs. They can just make up whatever they want to make up. You know what I mean?
Whatever suits the story.
Yeah,
Innit?
this is the thing. So there's no point trying to guess or try to understand in depth, because you think you understand, but then they'll flip it.
No, because I'm kind of thinking about it. If you think if the first variant of he where his name is Victor Timely is dead, technically nothing should be created.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying. I think that's like the generic sort of, you kill someone from the part. I don't know. You like to explain.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm just now I'm intrigued. But don't you think the way it ended was a bit cut off?
Yeah.
How did it end again?
It just happened. Just an was it explosion and then this cut? I was like, what was that about? And so I felt there was going to be something at the end of the trailer. I waited all the way to the end, and there was nothing.
You know, I thought that was a good 10 minutes of credits. You know,
Correct. So I actually waited, thinking, oh, maybe they're going to show something.
And I swear it paused as a part. No.
No.
Oh, I put it.
I don't. I might have missed it. I might have missed it.
I would be like, oh.
There was that little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a little bit.
No, so Slayer's dead. Victor Timely's dead. All the TVA soldiers that were there previously are dead. Miss Minutes, technically, what, she was rebooted or is she dead?
Don't know.
I think they rebooted the system, so technically she'll come back. She'll more or less come back alive.
They locked her up in the system.
Yeah, so it'd be kind of good to see what happens next. But what I don't understand, I was a bit bamboozled, was that when Loki killed himself, but I was confused how that worked. you see the part when the phone is ringing, because that ringing phone, didn't we see it ringing once upon a time, I think in the first episode?
That
I don't know.
So you remember when Loki came up behind himself?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and got the staff and stabbed himself. But where, I don't understand how that happened.
I was a bit confused.
Was it another variant you mean? Was it magic that he was using?
No, they didn't use magic then until they rebooted Miss Minutes. No magic was available then until they booted the Miss Minutes, and that's when they picked up the phone and they were speaking to what's that guy's name? The Asian guy.
But Boris, was it?
The Boris, yeah. And he says, "Oh, what took you so long to answer the phone?" But I just understand why that another Loki was there, and when they killed him, that's the only thing I didn't really understand, and I think maybe I didn't understand it because I was probably looking at something else at the same time, and I might have missed it. But I thought you guys will probably know. But if you guys don't know, then maybe I didn't miss much.
Yeah, honestly, would appreciate you. All right. Loki returns on Friday this week. I guess the series that we have been watching that was a little bit which was this week was Gen V. So we had Gen V episode 7. They're starting now, I guess. It's the penultimate episode. It finishes next week. They're starting to kind of introduce more of the background or storylines that were involved with
what's the name? It's not Cheppy. Yeah.
Yeah. So they brought a lot of that kind of stuff in, and we're talking about obviously the original the boys.
Yeah, in there, yeah.
So we're now talking about Homelander. And we're talking about characters that are actually in the boys. And I guess now you'll start to see the storylines interlink a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. So the whole motivation for Shetty's why she wants to get rid of Supes is because her family was on the plane that Homelander basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode with
him and Maeve, yeah. That was deep. I did. Probably brought me back to that episode. So she's got her reasons. Not that dissimilar to what's his name? Billy Butcher. I mean, so
yeah, they make reference to Billy Butcher.
Yeah. Yeah,
she made reference to Billy Butcher this week.
Do you know who I love seeing though?
Remember the woman that came to
Human.
speak to she came to speak to the person, and she was going, "Oh, you don't want to do this. Why don't you just go and be a hero?" It's the black guy was supposed to be a hero. It's like you're very angry. You're angry.
And what's deep is that Newman basically and Marie got the same powers.
Yes,
I know. She didn't even know what she could do.
That's sick, man. Because obviously, it's like they got but Newman just uses it in such a effective way. She just likes blowing people's heads off. Whereas Marie's all cutting up herself and doing But
why can't they detect that she's got a way of hiding it or something?
Who Newman?
Yeah, like how come
she must
no one knows how that she is?
I know she must do something with her blood, man. Because she basically is like, look, you can tell that because she was saying to me like, you should be able to more or less tell that if I'm a super or not, isn't it? I think she's just reading her blood, basically. Like, it's probably sick, man.
Yeah, it was good. And I'm not gonna lie, the end of the episode made me feel that there was no hope left.
Listen, the minute that they was in some underground car park,
you knew it was
and she was asking questions like, "So you're the only one that knows?" Yeah. I thought your head is going to explode. I don't know how it's going to do it, but your head is exploding in a few seconds.
Straight.
And then when the other one went to go to find the doctor, no, that was the one. Yeah, who was the one that died? There was 2 people that died, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Indira.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna end up saving him, you know, or her, I should say.
When did she
Yeah,
start?
because like Maria's begging, what's her name, Kate, begging her, innit?
Yeah.
No, and just letting her relive that same thing, like, because it's like obviously she didn't know how to save her mum because that's when she first discovered her powers. So she's
Yeah.
then now she had that second chance to save somebody, and she still didn't. That's when you know the series aren't gay, you know, like when it's realistic in that sense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you don't get to save everybody, and it's a bit like you can see now there's like kind of dividing it because like Kate's just really like, no, she's coming into her power now, isn't it? Like, yeah, humans like those that kind of go against us will die, innit? And like Sam's like, no, do it, embrace it. It's like he's getting it as well. So that's a dangerous combination, boy.
Trust
her and
them two.
Yeah, dangerous.
Yeah.
But that Sam guy, it's just made for violence, bruv.
Yeah.
He's just absolutely made for
I'm not
violence.
saying
When he was beating, it was Emma, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then she turned to a puppy. I thought, he's gonna rip her head off or something. You know what I mean?
Well,
I was
their
shook for
relationship,
her.
I was just feeling on the edge, innit? Because I feel like he's all nice, and it's gonna take up. It's gonna say like she's gonna say one thing that's gonna tip him over the edge, you know. It's just like destroy it, boy. So she better turn small, quick, and run. And you see a little mini selection of underwear.
Too funny, man. Oh gosh.
You have a lot of things in your drawer. That's a healthy amount of sex toys, mind you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the store was actually funny though. You'd think that you actually just get small, like you stay your normal size, then shrink.
Yeah.
Shrink the panties, but the panties were in all the little sizes, all the way up to big panties.
So now that do you think they're gonna be now? Obviously, those guys are gonna fight those guys now. Is that how it's gonna be?
Yeah, it's gonna be a divide, isn't it? Those that want to conquer the world and rule humans.
What do you think? It's gonna be like X-Men.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is probably like an X-Men episode, you know.
Yeah, it's probably true. It's probably true.
Did you watch The Boys, Rich?
Not really, no.
You still okay? You should watch it, man.
It would help you with some of these things.
No, but
And I think you'd actually really love it as well because the madness that happens in it.
No, the thing is, I've watched a few episodes. I've watched a few episodes of The Boys.
Yeah, I've watched all of it.
I know I haven't watched all of it, but I've watched a few, and I was like, but while you guys were watching it, it didn't make sense to me watching it at the same time. Because if I spoke to you guys about it, I'll be like on season 1. You guys, whatever season it is on now, I'll be behind. It's like, so I watched bits and parts of it. I remember the scene. I said I want to.
You say you don't want to?
No.
Enough.
Hey, what do you want me to say? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I remember scenes from it. So I was just like, okay. And I get where.
How many episodes did you watch?
About 3 or 4. But I tried to jump in because, like, I remember the conversation we had about one of the episodes where I want to call him Highlander. Homelander. When he was on his son with his son on the roof, and he got to fly, and it's like switching. I was like, is this guy mad or something? The guy clearly doesn't have your ability like what you've got, you know. But anyway, I remember having a discussion with you guys, and I thought, oh yeah, that was good, but I couldn't tell you anything about anyone else. So what was I was like, I'm not going to do it to myself.
Yeah, your prerogative. No worries. I ain't gonna force a man to watch something. It was just that, I just thought to myself, like, obviously because they are actually interweaved, it might help you with some of the storyline. Yeah, so we've got, how many more episodes have we got of this? Sorry.
One more. Last one. The
last one this week?
Yeah.
Okay, so this finishes this week, and then Loki finishes next week. And Power must finish the week after.
Yeah.
Oh, Fridays are back.
Oh yeah, and have you seen the trailer for season 2 of Kanan, Raising Kanan?
No.
The
I mean,
season 2 or
No,
season
I
3?
heard
Season
it.
3.
Sorry?
is it season 3?
Yeah. Should be.
Nah, it's not been. Wow, it's been 2 seasons already of Kanan.
I'm
Feel
sure. I'm
like
sure.
it is. Because in one series, remember we
Season
used to
3.
cuss the uncles,
Yeah.
and in the second series, the uncle was cool.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, man, that's gone. Gosh, man, where's time gone?
Getting over, bro.
1st of
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, that's it. 1st of December.
Okay.
They look sick though.
That's a month away. Also, we've got starting this Friday.
Invincible.
Invincible.
Oh, no way.
Way.
Yeah, excitement now. I'm gonna text brother Kwame and let him know he's back, bro. I got man on it. He's fully gassed, bro. He was like, "What is this? What is this show?"
What's that?
Brother Kwame, Invincible,
Oh, okay.
bro. Man is ready for it.
Yeah, it is season. Yeah, season 3. Yeah.
Are you gonna invite brother Kwame to our Christmas do?
Yeah, why not? He'll be on it. He'll be. You know what? He'll be on it. That's the thing. He's proper funny. He'll be fully on it.
Good. Shout out brother Kwame.
Well, are we by the old squad from the Fully Geeked? Or just
You might.
Mike, Henda,
And
It's not good,
Dead
right?
those,
Alvin.
dead
No, I'm
those
joking.
guys. Dead those guys, bro.
Last season or last year, we spoke about a TV series called Time. I think, did we all watch it, or was it just you and me, man?
Yeah,
I
no, I
won't.
didn't watch it.
I don't know. Did you watch it, Rick?
No. But the thing is, I saw that advertisement on it on BBC iPlayer, and I thought that's the girl from what's that other show that we watched over
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones and Last of Us.
Yeah.
Last of Us. Yeah.
Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, and I thought that's her. I
Yeah.
thought what's she doing here? And I
Bella
thought,
Ramsey, and also the actress from Doctor Who as well, one that played Doctor Who.
oh,
Part of Doctor Who, bro. Nobody watches that shit.
You know how much
oh, that's a bit hard.
that is to sci-fi geek
Look, man said
history.
nobody
Man said,
watches.
bro, the
Nah,
geeks will come for you, though, bro.
bro,
They'll
you
come
can't
for you.
you can't say nobody watches that shit. That was
Bro, Doctor
prime
Who is
TV.
oh gosh, that's like up there, Star Wars and Star Trek, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
bro.
as a kid, yeah. But exterminate.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
That's what you do. Yeah.
Nah, but back then you can't. Kel, you can't be like this. You can't because you didn't like it.
No, I agree with you.
I mean, I didn't really watch it myself, but I'll never be like, I just ain't watch it because there's no going back in it. There's no going back. Like
Whether it's David Tennant, whether it was
Eccleston,
yeah, what's the ginger girl?
Billy.
Billy Piper.
Yeah.
She was Doctor Who for a moment, weren't she?
They tried to bring a black girl into it just to diversify it. Then, yeah.
Well, no, Billy wasn't an actual. She wasn't the doctor. I think she was like some sort of sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah, she was.
That's
Even
what-
Thing was in it as well. What's his name? No, was it? I said no Quinn. What the fuck? No, was it Noel Clark?
Yeah, no, Clark. Yeah.
He was
He
in
used
it
to
as
run
well.
around in the program.
Oh, yeah, no, Clark's pressing charges against the Guardian newspaper.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's fighting back.
They tried to cancel him for no reason. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah. We're going there. Yeah. About
Time
5.
season 2. I'm almost finished episode 2. Have you watched the whole series?
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good. I'm enjoying it.
Sneezing like she's got some hay fever, bro.
no, something just come over me, man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Pause.
Ooh.
Come over me.
Ooh. Why?
Cancel the pod.
Why?
Stop recording now.
Why for that? Ooh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, gosh. Why me? Wiley.
Wild. Really? Come on, boy.
Fire, fire.
Allow it, man.
Hey, yo, Marcus. You know what the boy said? In my fish. In my fish. Sorry, took it too far. But yes, do watch Time. It is very, very good. I'm halfway through the second episode. I haven't got 12 minutes of this episode 2. There's only 3 episodes again.
Yeah, only 3.
Why? Why is it so short, man?
I don't know. What's the last one? The last one was 6, isn't it? I think.
I thought
Sure it was. Yeah, even maybe 4.
It's 3.
Yeah, 3. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
All I'm saying to you, we've said this many times. No time to go to prison. No time to go to prison, bro.
No,
Funny thing, what was I watching the other day? And watching something about prison, and Mr. was like, "Nah, prison's long, man. Imagine just getting raped, like someone's because you have to become someone's body in it. No, that's it. We're talking about prisons abroad. Like if you get arrested, because that's it. These are like kickers. Freda's got arrested in Dubai, innit?
Yes.
Yeah,
For the weed thing. So we just talk about prisons abroad, and like imagine getting. I said, listen, I'm walking around with shit in my pants. I'm walking around with shit in my pants, and I don't care. Car.
Sorry?
Nah,
He goes
man.
prison. He goes prison. He's not just walking around with shit in his real life. He's going to prison. If he goes prison, then he's walking around like that because he doesn't want no one to try and take his.
Abroad.
Oh, abroad. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Also, Kel, I feel like you'd probably be all right.
No, bruv. I'm a challenge for them, bruv. Allow it.
Man said,
Allow it. Trust me, bro.
That tall, dark, and handsome there.
Nah,
Man
bro.
said, I'm a challenge, yeah?
Bro, remember, there's a pack of them, you know. There's a pack of them, bro.
Man said,
bro.
this hair, I age like fine wine, yeah? They want me.
The African boy, the bald head African boy, tree.
Bro, allow it.
Wow, that was a tree. Hey, Giza. Anyway, I'll leave you to your imaginations what happened, bro.
Long.
But yeah, it's been a good insight to all this prison. We'll finish talking about it next week when I'll finish watching the last couple of episodes.
Great performances from all those actors, oh man. Even the side characters, they're good as well.
Yeah. That was good, man. It was good. Is there anything else that you've been up to, watching?
Upload season 3. That's on Prime.
Yes, I've seen on Prime. I didn't realize it was 3 seasons.
Yeah. That's the one with what's his name? Stephen Amell's cousin, Robbie Amell, isn't it? So yeah. It's good. What else have I been watching? Yeah, I've been watching I started Slow Horses. That's good, man.
I told you.
Yeah, so I was probably good. So I'm gonna start the 2nd season.
Yeah.
And I think just in time for the 3rd season coming out. I think 29th of November.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's good. You enjoy Slow Horses?
Yeah, no, it's good, man. Yeah. Watch as well. Only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
45 minutes each.
It's definitely a good series, man. Good series. Yeah. Kel?
I'll be watching I'll finish that body. When I talk about Bodies, it's on Netflix. I finished it. The last 2 or 3 episodes is good, so it picks up. So yeah, no, it's a good series to watch. It's time travel, so. But yeah,
I need to start that, man.
Yeah, no, it's good.
There's been a lot of things coming out on Netflix, you know.
Yeah, a lot.
My list was empty for a while, and now it's like.
Yeah, I even watched that new animation that's out.
Captain.
Captain Laserhawk.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. I need to watch that.
Good.
There's Pluto came out as well.
Yeah. I need to watch that. I need to watch that. Yeah. And I also watched something else recently. What was it? But okay, I think that's it.
Is it a film or series?
Oh yeah, that's Denzel Washington. All right, so I'll set that for next week. That's fine. Rich?
No, just the same what we've been watching this week, and Denzel. Nothing really, really new.
You know, sorry, I see. I started watching as well. I don't know if you watched Podcast of Enfield.
Sorry?
It's a true story, though.
Yeah, no,
Enfield is in
because they made it
EN1 and stuff, yeah.
What was that?
They made
Enfield is in London.
Can one person talk, please?
Sorry.
Yeah, Kel, they made it into a film before. And then Merv was now going to speak. Carry on, bro.
No, Rich, how baffled I was. I was so baffled. Who's talking?
I want to know what about is this poltergeist at Enfield? I'm like, what's going on?
I just wanted to make sure I was saying right. I heard Enfield as in London. Enfield.
Yeah, Enfield. Yeah. I heard about this story years ago.
And we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Where?
No, we spoke about remember we said like what horror films do we like or whatever we didn't like. And we started speaking about someone said, the poltergeist thing, there was one in Enfield, and it was like, yeah, that's a true story.
Oh, okay. All right.
This was before the program had come out.
Yeah, I think it's on. It's on. It's not Netflix, but it's Apple. I think it's on. I think it's on Apple TV. I think. Yeah. No, it's good because it's a true story. About this haunted house and a family lived it. And the good thing about it is the family wasn't the only people that witnessed it.
Yeah.
Neighbors witnessed it. The press when they came around saw things flying. Like a lot of people witnessed it and felt it. So like it's proper deep. Like it's yeah.
I'm watching those true stories so close to home, you know.
I'm fully just.
It's fully the closest one to it as well.
No, Nate is, bro. Nate's
that's what I'm saying. Nate's the closest one to it.
Yeah.
All
right. All right, can we stop the conversation, Carl?
Are you're in a new place now?
I'm a once. Yeah. You're right. It's Brimstone, so it's not actually far at all, to be fair.
This is serious, you know. I'm just checking out a trailer.
Yeah, man.
And that's what I said. It was dramatized. It was me. I think it was Marlon talking about it, and it's dramatized in the horror film called The Conjuring 2.
Oh, okay.
Have you not seen Conjuring? I haven't watched any of them.
No,
I've watched some of them, but I don't think I've seen 2.
So maybe it was Marlon. Sorry, that we spoke.
No, I ain't watched any of them.
Marlon.
So what? Poltergeist in Enfield, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, when we talk about poltergeist, it was always American films, but now and I need to go and watch this. I need to watch this.
House is clean. So,
what is the house still standing there now until this day?
Yeah, it's still there. I don't know if anyone lives in it, but yeah,
we'll look into it while you're doing that.
It's still there, man.
Nah, bro, that's long.
Yeah,
that is long. And you find out, and the house was built on top of graveyards and all sorts, bro.
Yeah, and the thing about it possesses one of the daughters, and she talks. There's a part where she just talks mad, demonic, like it's deep.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, yeah, seriously deep stuff. But yeah, I'm into all that. I love all that kind of stuff. But as long as it doesn't affect me in real life.
Oh, that's it. Also, obviously, I'm not gonna do a Kel Does Up, but Planet Earth is back in it, part 3. I watched the first episode the other day. I think the second one's out now as well. I need to watch that.
I probably drove past this house every day, you know.
Serious.
It's near Brimstone's school. It's funny because obviously everyone knows the number of the house and stuff. So if you go into, for example, if you typed it into Google, or like into Street View, the house is actually blurred out.
Is it?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do people live in it?
Well, nobody typing that in Google, boy. Not me.
I'm assuming so.
I don't think so. I don't think that anyone wants to live there.
It's a normal house.
Yeah, but it's not a normal house.
Yeah, I wouldn't live in it, but you know me. Well, yeah, there it is. 284 Green Street. It's apparently a council house in Brimstone, Enfield.
Yeah, it would be part of the council, innit? You scumbags. I'll just chuck the next person in there. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
You
Don't
know what? Are
sound
they?
that.
I know we're wrapping up, but are they legally allowed to inform you? Like, if there's a sleeper in the house, yeah, they don't have to tell you anything, innit?
No, they have. It will be on. It will be on the searches, but it has to be somewhere. The searches that Sister does for you, but it has to be on there. Haunted. Do not move in. Do not move in. Haunted.
What they even put it
At your own risk.
What they even list it on there? So good. Say that.
I think you can see it. There was
Waste of advertising space, man.
there's no search that says ghost, boy.
Exactly, man. But what they do is search whether it's safe to live in, bro. They don't care about nothing else, bro.
Okay, but what else? The house is between you and them.
It's true, boy.
Oh, that's why the house is like 400K cheaper.
What? You're paying me to live here?
Man, boy, for £1, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You're paying me to live here. Okay, that's cool. But
That's
yeah.
what I'm trying to say. It's deep, bruv. Nah. They can't. That house needs to get knocked down, bruv. Just put flowers in it. Just grow a little grass, little forest.
The next day you drive past it, the house is just up like it was before, bro.
You know, it's one of those ones you just have to drive yourself into the wall in it. Just don't want to even know. Don't even get involved. Don't even involve me in this no more. It's long.
Deborah Hyde commented that there was no solid evidence for the Enfield poltergeist. The first thing to note is that the occurrences didn't happen under controlled circumstances. People frequently see what they expect to see, their senses being organized and shaped by their poor experiences and belief.
You see how people rubbish it? It's just like that.
I know, yeah, of course they will.
See how people rubbish it? It's true, man. We know it's true. Poltergeist, man.
You don't know it's true. All right, guys. Oh yeah. I don't celebrate these things, but yeah, it's Halloween today.
Bun that, man. Oh,
Okay, so very quickly, who went trick or treat with their kids?
Nope.
No, not me, bro. But my doorbell has never rang so much in my life, bro.
Serious.
Who bought sweets for the kids then?
You know,
What do you mean?
man.
Yeah, me, others. Yeah.
Thing is, you know, this area, if you got decorations on your house, that means you do trick or treat in it. So
Correct.
we got nothing in it. So we only had one door.
I didn't know that rule because we had a pumpkin outside our house.
Oh, there you go. That's why. Yeah. But like, so I went to shops to buy sweets, and I had no one knocked the door till later on. Some kids knocked the door, and I was like, I can't bother to get the sweets. I was like, nah, sorry, man, we ain't got none. I ate them all.
Oh my God, devil, bro.
So I had sweets in my car for work, yeah. And as I was unloading the car, 3 little kids, their parents obviously came up. No, 3 or 4 of them was like, trick or treat, little cute. So I said, hold on, I just pulled my stuff down, got the sweets out of the car, gave them the sweets. Offered the parents. I don't think the parents understood what I was saying. They just went like that. Sorry, they just nodded to me, acknowledged what I did, and then left with their kids. Yeah. So I'll explain the whole thing in a minute.
Yeah.
Why I did that. And then about maybe an hour later, the door knocks again. But this time I can't bother to get up. But whoever these bastard kids were, they knocked the door, then knocked the knocker. Then what the audacity is, one of them tried the door handle. Like, who does that?
Welcome to the neighborhood.
The poltergeist does that.
You know when Richards has to ruin things. All right, guys, that's episode 212. Next week, I know some of you were looking forward to the Denzel Washington special. That will be next week with our brother Molly Mar. Peace.
Peace out.